So I wanted to do a little reading from my book, The Body Tourist, which will give you a good example of how small concrete details can bring us into a story and really let the reader in on what is happening and really let them inhabit the scene. And so I want to read you this part from my book when I'm remembering an incident when I'm in second grade and a fellow student says something mean to me about my looks and how I carried this with me for the rest of my life. In searching for the source of my weight's magical powers, now remember I'm writing later in my life about being anorexic and how I believed that my weight had magical powers to make me either okay or not okay. So in searching for the source of my weight's magical powers, I return again and again to two particular events. The first takes place at my fifth grade lunch table. My classmate, Randy, upon watching me gnaw a chicken drumstick, says, "What happened to you? You were so cute in second grade." What had happened was that for a few months before I reached my full height of 5 feet 9 inches tall, the weight which would be distributed nicely on my new lanky frame pooled in a rounded belly, an extra chin, and jiggling thighs. In addition, I had recently gotten my long ropey hair cut into heavy bangs, transitioned into a pair of oversized octagonal wire-rimmed eyeglasses whose lenses were distorting and too thick for their frames, and been fitted for braces on my teeth. I can't think about this interaction with Randy without recalling the cold metal frame of the folding lunch table pushing into the tops of my thighs, the acrid smell of yeast rolls commingling in the air with the sickly sweet perfume of cornflake marshmallow bars. Randy's assessment of the ground lost between ages 7 and 10 is a psychic memento frozen in the fusty air of a schoolroom cafeteria. Along with the realization that I had been deemed no longer cute is the concomitant realization that an earlier assessment had taken place, that of cute. But this kinder analysis doesn't matter. Assessment is the operative event here, and it wakes me to all kinds of realities about my life. The main one being that I have never and can never putter happily and invisibly around the playground of my own head, immune to the appraisals of others. It is this sudden thrusting into the, as I see it, cruel light of outside opinion that means I will have to forevermore divide my attention between the blissfully private inner park of imagination and the problem of outer image. Later, I will read that anorexia is the embodiment of the struggle between a desire for invisibility and a yearning for recognition, and will marvel at the irony of it, how vanishing makes others look harder at you. But until then, there is the problem of Randy's commentary, the sudden jolt that is the beast of self-censure now waking in me, asking now and forever, what happened?